Hello, my friend. Amner Hunter here from amnerhunter.com. Happy to spend some time with you in another video. So today we are going to be checking out a couple of cool new free plugins, and also I want to check out a couple of interesting new deals. And of course, you will find all of the applicable links in the video description and first comment, and I will make sure to put, of course, timestamps as well, in case that you want to move around between the many segments of the video. Let me show you the plugins we're going to be checking out today a bit more in depth. First, we have the free synth plugin by Analogy Instruments. This is the AnaMatrix version Lite. And also we're going to be checking out the latest release by Analog Obsession. This is the Poortec. And of course it's an EQ with analog features. I'm gonna talk a little bit about it as well, and checking out some of the most important and relevant deals. Black Salt Audio has a 30% off here at Plugin Boutique, and I thought it was very interesting to share this plugin. This is the latest one in their collection, the Drum Bus, currently 3430 here at Plugin Boutique. And let's remember that in any purchase here at Plugin Boutique, you're going to get the plugin by Clefgrand, the Tectonic, right? That's the plugin that you get to choose here at the checkout process, completely free, right? Automatically into your checkout process. This is the Richter by Clefgrand. And also another deal that I wanted to check out by Black Salt Audio, since I love and use their plugins a lot on my mixes. This is the Low Control by also Black Salt Audio, and 30% off, also 3430, right? A plugin that I use a lot to control the low end and to master the bottom end of my mixes and masters, and also individual elements of the mix. So before we begin, my friends, let me invite you quickly to my website, amnerhunter.com, where you can get some additional free stuff, such as some free PDF guides and ebooks for music producers and guitar players. Also some additional free tools, such as some collections of guitar impulses, some collections of drum sample packs, among other utilities. And finally, don't forget to check out this channel or my blog, which I am updating almost on a daily basis with tons of content like this. Alright, please let me know if you are here in the live stream. I am always happy and interested to know your opinions, and it's always very interesting to know what you guys think of these plugins, or if you use them, or what you think of the sounds, so on and so forth, right? So let me take you now to my DAW. Let's start with the free ones as usual. So this is the AnaMatrix Lite. This plugin, it's sort of like a synthesizer with vintage sounds, right? It is because the sounds that were put together for this virtual instrument were a collection of vintage sounds from vintage synthesizers, right? The plugin includes several presets here that sound amazing. Oh, sorry. They sound amazing, and let's check out quickly some of the features. We have the low frequency oscillator here. We have the rate, the depth. We can also choose the sine wave here, triangle, sine, saw, square, exponent, pitch, also glide. The velocity is up to 120, right? And just to add between notes a bit more like the human element, the natural aspect of it. Also, it can be polyphonic, monophonic, or legato, right? I'm gonna choose polyphonic for the moment. We have a low pass filter here. We have the envelope, right? Very useful to shape the sounds in terms of dynamics: attack, decay, sustain, and release. The output gain, and we have 4 cool effects to shape the sounds as well, to add distortion, to add chorus, and a bit of stereo width, also delay and reverb, right? And we have a master volume here as well. So let's check out some sounds here. Very cool. Let's check out another one. with distortion, right? Very, very cool sounds of this synth. Okay, let's continue. Cinematic high. Cinematic low. A pad. Frozen planet. This can also be a good lead sound. Nice. Cool. Yeah, we have some other ones here. Wow. Awesome bottom end. Nice. So yeah, that's the AnaMatrix Lite. Very cool synth plugin. Let's continue with the next free one in this list. This is the Analog Obsession Poortec, and of course, as soon as you see it, you immediately think it's obviously a Poortec emulation or something, and it is, but it also has circuitry from a Fairchild, and yeah, it has the usual controls of the Poortec, right? To boost and attenuate the frequency that you choose here on the lows, and the same as for the highs here. Here on the lows is from 20 to 200 Hertz that you can boost and attenuate to get that awesome musical EQ curve of the Poortec, right? And the same goes for the highs from 3K all the way up to 16K. Very cool twist also of this plugin is the TP. This is to add saturation the more you increase this, right? So it's analog saturation of this, and you have an output, of course. And so yeah, that's pretty much it with this plugin. Let's test it on a full mix first. Let's make it fuller with this plugin. Let's attenuate, for instance, let's boost and attenuate 600 Hertz, 60 Hertz, sorry. So let's start with this.
My brain feels like I'm going insane.
Okay, so that's the mix. Let's boost a bit.
My brain feels like I'm going insane.
Adding around 3 here.
My brain feels like I'm going insane.
Nice. So let me turn it off and turn it on.
My brain feels like I'm going insane. Remains every single day. My brain feels like I'm going insane. Remains every single day.
All right, and let's do that on the highs around 8K.
My brain feels like I'm going insane. Remains every single day.
The whole processing.
Every single
it has very, very musical lows and highs, right?
My brain
You can really
feels
open up
like
a
I'm
mix.
going insane. Pain remains every single day.
Just with a very simple EQ moves here, and let's add some saturation so that you can hear it.
My brain feels like I'm going insane. Pain
Nice.
remains every single day.
Everything distorted, right? The drums, the synths.
My brain feels like I'm going insane. Pain.
Yeah, the saturation in this one is very, very cool, very musical. Let's also test it on individual drums. So boost and attenuate, 60 and 8K, let's see. Before. Let's boost a bit. Before, kinda dull, right? Nice. Let's add some saturation on the drums. Right, you start to hear the saturation on the cymbals, kick drum, snare. Yeah, this is the latest release by Analog Obsession. I think it was released just yesterday, if I'm not mistaken. Let's continue with the premium plugins in this list, right? Black Salt Audio released some months ago the drum bus, just like that. Of course, it is meant to be used on drums, mostly on the drum bus, to add punch, to add saturation, to add dynamic control, and to add a ton of impact to the drums, right, in a very musical way. I am using it here on the drum bus, the drum sub mix. So yeah, it's very simple as well, with very few controls. You can in seconds get that drum sound you're looking for, especially in a rock or metal environment, right? It has a couple of algorithms. One is standard, the other one is slammed. It's a more aggressive compression here. You have a control to add compression. You have heat to add saturation. Attack, right? Instead of having like milliseconds, you have the percentage of attack. And tone, to the right is a bit brighter, to the left is a bit darker, so you have a bit of an EQ inside this plugin. Also, this salt, I believe, adds also another layer of saturation. And you have a high pass filter, an output, and a general mix control, right? So you have a bit of an EQ as well here because of the tone and the high pass filter. So let's use it on these drums. Okay, so let's start compressing. Okay, it has a fast attack time. The plugin, I'm sorry, a slow attack time, fast release time, because it's meant to be used on drums. So we want to preserve the transients. And naturally, the plugin has a slow attack time, but we can increase. Before, bit more punch. Let's add some saturation. It's mild saturation, right? It's not very aggressive. Let's gain stage a bit. high pass filter. This is, I believe, internal sidechain. More aggressive. A lot of punch. A bit darker. Right, so yeah, there you go. Let's hear it in the context of the full mix as well. 4. Nice. Before. After. Right, very cool. This one by Black Salt Audio. So let's continue with the last plugin in this list, the Low Control. This is not, of course, a new plugin. I have tested this plugin a few times before. It's one of my favorites to control the low end. You can use it like instead of a multi-band compressor or something, you can use this to control that part of the low end that it's very difficult to control sometimes. And the extreme low end is the part that is most easily out of control most of the times, right? So with this plugin we have everything secure in that field. So with this threshold, let me play something here without audio so that you can still see. So you have here the level of the low end, and you can choose the frequency where you want to compress here, right? From this point and below. So for instance, 150. So you're gonna be compressing from 150 and below. The more you decrease this threshold, you're going to see the gain reduction here of the low end being compressed. And if you lose a bit of impact or volume, you can increase the low gain here to recover a bit of that volume that you might lose due to the compression here. And also we can solo what's going on here. We can listen only to this portion of the frequency spectrum, engaging this solo button, and this enhance is saturation to the low end, right? Also saturation will further control the dynamics of the low end, adding also low harmonics. So yeah, you also get to choose the frequency that you want to enhance or saturate here. Okay, so let me put this to default. I have a full mix here with a ton of impact, a ton of information on the low end, and I want to control it with this. Let's do it. You can hear the low end there. Let's, for instance, make this a bit bigger from 150 and below. That's what's down there. It's definitely a bit out of hand, a bit out of control. So let's start to compress it. So this is like a compressor limiter, right? You need that on the low end for sure. Okay, let's do a before and after. might lose a bit of volume, so I'm gonna recover it with this. 4. More in control, and if you increase here the low gain, you're gonna have a much more controlled low end that you are introducing to the signal here. 4. Before. Okay, and let's test the saturation here at around 80 Hertz. That's too much, of course. Right, let's also test it on, for instance, a bass sound alone. That would be interesting. So here we have the bass. So we are compressing, limiting the bass, the low end here from 90 Hertz. Let's set this to 120. Okay, let's add some saturation. Okay, before and after. Before. Right? Yeah, much more consistent, the low end, without all of that low end rumble that's out of the place, right? So yeah, there you go, my friends. Those are the 4 plugins for today. Let me know what you think of them. I am always very interested to know your opinions. Acoustic, hello. Acoustic is here. How are you? Hope everyone is doing well. A light snow tonight in the forecast, East Coast, North Carolina. Alright. Toskidu says, Coucou Amner, BSS de France. Also, greetings to France, my friends. My friend Toskidus. Tomorrow's Ghost. What's up, Abner? Looking forward to your new project. Also, thanks for all your hard work providing us with content. Thanks a lot, my friend. Talking about the project, yeah, I'm very looking forward to share new music with you guys. I already finished yesterday the full mix, the mastering of one of the, like, maybe 4 or 5 songs that I will be releasing soon. This first one is a very special one, the first one of the project. It's called homonymous name as the project, The Human Paradox, and it's an 8-minute song, epic song, I think. hope you guys like it. It's a full trip from beginning to end. 8 minutes. I don't think you're gonna be bored. I hope not, but you're gonna hear it very soon. Nauta Jen says, oh, okay, interesting as well. S. Conway, hi Abner, Happy New Year. Happy New Year, my friend S. Conway. Acoustic, I'd advise you guys, listen to him. Please hit the thumbs up and ring the bell. Yeah, so you don't miss out on any of the updates. Thanks a lot, my friends. Acoustic, always thanks for your support, my friend. Before we leave, let me invite you quickly to my website, abnerhunter.com, where you can get some additional free stuff, some free PDF guides and ebooks, some extra free tools such as some collections of guitar impulses, among other utilities such as some collections also of drum sample packs, guitar impulses and stuff like that. Don't forget to check out this channel or my blog, which I am updating almost on a daily basis with content like this. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate it very much. I will see you very soon in the next one. Bye bye and take care.